Hello, everyone. My mic on? Okay, my mic is on. Wait, my music. Where's my music? Music. There we go. I'm gonna put it here. There. Even though you can barely see it. Let me move this out of the way, I guess. Okay, so how's everyone? If anyone's here. So before I start the stream, I want to mention something real quick. As you know, a certain someone who shall now be named, who should now be not be named, recently bought Twitter, and I know there's a lot of uncertainty over Twitter right now as a platform. So, just so you know, I have also made a account over at Infosec.exchange, which is a Mastodon, which is also a Mastodon instance. So for those who are worried about the state of the platform, you can also find me over there. Not that I'll be on there very often. And I am on multiple Mastodon instances. It's just I figure I should probably reserve my name there first, in case it gets taken. Also, before you ever join the Mastodon rave, you should probably also check out the problems that might come with using a Mastodon instance. Malware actually did a blog post on this back in 2017, and it's now become relevant again. So here, let me show you. I believe you should read this article if you had never used Mastodon before. I am personally not new to the Mastodon platform, but you know, I know there are a lot of people who probably A, hadn't heard of it, or B, didn't use it too much back in the days. Where is it? I believe he made a announcement post somewhere around here. Where is it? Basically, if you, I can't find it right now, but basically, the problem with Mastodon is that, you know, since every instance is their own, you can't just have one username across all of the Mastodon instances. So you gotta be aware of potential identity thefts and whatnot. Turn the music back on. Where's the music? Yeah, it's a little better.
Everything is going to be okay.
So yeah, here it is. If you're new to Mastodon as like a whole concept, you should probably read up on what it is first instead of, you know, just joining blindly. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on Mastodon very often. As I said, it's not my first time using Mastodon, and I pretty much don't use it unless my Twitter account is compromised and or taken down, like last time around when my Twitter account was suspended. But yeah, I just figured I should probably let you guys know. Alright, so back to the whole thing on hand, real quick. So why are we suddenly doing a .NET malware analysis stream? You might be wondering. So first of all, hello, my name is Still, or Asuka. I work as a threat intelligence researcher in real life. And looking at malware samples is my day-to-day job now. And one of the goals of hosting this channel was also to look at various malwares when I can. More or less just to, you know, raise awareness on this topic and, you know, education purposes and whatnot. Hello, why is it not loading? Are you gonna load Twitter?
I know I'm an adult now, but I haven't had a good birthday since you've been gone.
I don't know what's going on. Twitter's not loading for me. But, so this, long story short, I recently encountered a very strange set of, well, it's actually not a recent thing, but a few months back, I encountered a very strange .NET-based malware, where if you look at the IO code statically, it gives you nothing. Like, every function is just either return null or the function is empty. So here, let me bring up DISecting real quick. Close all. Now to clarify, the one I'm looking at today isn't the malware I'm talking about, but it uses a very similar technique. So I figured I should be able to look at it. Okay, the problem isn't... The thing with standard .NET malware is that, you know, as difficult as it may seem, you can always look at the IO code if the entire thing is obfuscated. But the problem is, if you can't see the IO code, you can't do anything about it, because the code is actually decrypted at runtime. So the code is actually running in JIT, and so you can't really look at it from a static standpoint. You can't just be like, oh, throw this thing into IDA or throw this thing into DSPy and look at it that way. So here, for example, if you look at the Constora code, so for those who aren't aware, Constora is basically kind of a .NET packer kind of thing. So in this assembly right here, it's obviously been obfuscated using whatever this obfuscator is, along with Constora. And as you can see, the problem is every function says return null or is empty. And if you look at the IO code, and sure enough, these are just NOPs. They mean nothing. But they have actual code inside that only gets run, decrypted and run at runtime. So the goal of today's stream is to find out why that is the case, and how we can go about actually figuring out what is being run. I've inquired the author of ASM Resolver. So for those who aren't aware, ASM Resolver is a .NET library that is often used in various lower level CTF challenges involving .NET executables. So for example, a lot of challenges in Flareon requires to use, well, not exactly required, but like is often used with ASM Resolver in the various challenge write-ups. And so obviously the author of ASM Resolver is highly, let me turn it down, is very educated on this topic. So when I sent out this tweet, he actually did reply to me. So here, let me go over this tweet. Paging Infosec communities. How the hell do people deal with encrypted managed code? Basically .NET, .NET's managed code that only gets decrypted during JIT, just in time. Dumping the PE sure as hell doesn't do anything, because if you think about it this way, typical C or C++ based malware, as annoying as they are, let's say self-modifying code or things that do a lot of PE nonsense at runtime, at the end of the day, this thing still gets executed and run just fine as a PE in memory. So you can always just dump the PE at that state, and you'll get something completely readable and understandable. But that is not the case when it comes to .NET. When you try to dump the PE, you'll get basically the same thing, because the problem isn't the PE itself. The code actually is run in the common language runtime, or CLR. So that's not where you should try to look at this issue. So basically, what Washi, aka the developer behind ASM Resolver, said was basically any managed debugger won't be able to deal with it. You'll basically need an unmanaged debugger, so basically WinDebugger plus SOS, or use a JIT dumper that forces compilation of all methods and dumps their CL to a disk. So basically, at the end of the day, you're going to need something that can look at this from an unmanaged standpoint, instead of, through a managed debugger like dnSpy. And that is over the top of my head. I had never done this before, so they did offer me several guidelines, like, here are some resources you should look into. Docs on JIT dumpers are more sparse. Actually, I do want to inquire on that. Right. Okay, the music I have is too quiet, man. Let me pick something else. Yeah, hopefully that's better. Right. So, back to what I was saying. So, they are suggesting me to use WinDebugger plus SOS, which, as a person that had done a lot of .NET development, I have never heard of SOS before, so this is all new to me. And apparently there's a site called Tuts for You, and apparently this forum is all dedicated to reverse engineering, which is interesting. I might, make an account and look into all the posts here. But for now, I think I'm gonna look into, actually having WinDebugger up. Do I even have WinDebugger in this? I don't. Alright, I need to install WinDebugger. WinDebugger, Windows 7. Now, before we get into that, actually, I do want to just show you what it will actually look like when you try to look into it at runtime with dnSpy or any managed debugger. Just to prove that, this doesn't work. if it loads, the VM is very slow for some reason. Right. Close all. Hurry up, please. So this MB Tools is the one we're looking at today. Now, of course, that is not the malware. As I mentioned before, this is not the malware that I'm dealing with at work. But yeah, it's close enough in terms of the actual obfuscator used. If it will load, hurry up. Actually, I'm not even sure if this will run. Oh no, it should. I did run there earlier. Never mind. Hello? I don't know why DNSpy always runs like crap in my VM. Like, that is always the case for some reason for me. Oh my god, hurry up. Right, so just to show you, here, I'm gonna place a... Actually, not just one. I'm gonna place several breakpoints at these methods. When it feels like it. Anytime now. Alright, so right click, add method breakpoint, and you try to start it. Anytime now. Okay, so press OK. Oh. Okay, I have the 64-bit version. Hang on. I need a 32-bit DNSpy. Oh, great. I only have 64-bit one installed. Give me a moment. Oh yeah, DNSpy is now superseded by DNSpy X because the original developer of DNSpy quit. I don't believe he's publicly mentioned why, but he just basically suddenly vanished. Originally, the entire repo was taken down, but they did put it back, thankfully. So yeah, now the community is taking over the development instead. Why is everything not loading today? There we go. Oh yeah, of course there are, but the problem is it doesn't really help. You can follow it all you want, but it's not gonna do anything. Oh wait, I do have this Win32-bit. It's downloaded already. Here it is. Extract here. DNSpy. So the way the obfuscator, as far as I know, works is basically it runs until the part where it actually decrypts the code. And basically after that point, you're not going to get anything else. Everything else at that point purely exists as JIT in memory. So you can only really follow it, quote unquote, follow it with a managed debugger, which at that point is very cryptic because you know, CLR, the way CLR does things. Hurry up. Oh, while that's loading, let me just copy paste the stream to other places. Share, copy. Alright, so what is this music? That barely has any music. Yeah, come on, gourmet race. There we go, it's better. Okay, so if you run it, watch what happens. Okay, so you'll notice that it's hit the breakpoint, but there's nothing there. And if you view the code, if you view the call stack, anytime now, game. I mean, DN Spy. If you view the call stack, you'll notice that it came from this, which came from this. Okay, so at this point, you can still kind of make out what's going on, but as soon as you hit this part, you're like, what's going on? There's no code going on here. How is it gonna execute anything? If you step over, you'll notice that it's at whatever line is the actual IO is, actually doesn't show up at all. So you can press step over all you want, but you're not gonna get anything in the debugger. So yes, this the only way I can kind of combat this is by placing breakpoints at various common base class library methods or class, like their CTORs or whatever. So, for example, I can make educated assumptions that this malware is gonna call RSA or AES, and then you can, you know, place breakpoints at the Regendo managed class and or, you know, symmetric encryption class, and placing breakpoints at those places, which kind of works, but also doesn't really, because as soon as they reach that point, you'll be like, okay, so I can read the arguments that are passed into these functions, right? But no, those functions, those parameters, are also not available at that point when you try to view it with the debugger's locals or watch window. When you try to go look at those values, the unspy would just be like, well, I don't know where it is, so it just shows an error instead. So yeah, that is why this thing is basically impossible. Also, why is this here? Get out of here. Right, so let's get back to downloading WinDebugger. Do I have to install the whole debug? Do I really have to? Oh my god. Do I have WinDebugger, or do I have the SDK from somewhere here? Windows 7 SDK. I don't. Great. Well, let's see if we can find WinDebugger somewhere else. don't know why everything's so slow today. Where can I get WinDebugger for Windows 7 64-bit without the whole SDK? Whose idea was it to ship the entire, ship the WinDebugger without the SDK? I mean, with the whole SDK. That's just stupid. I normally don't have to think about this because when I actually do use WinDebugger, it's usually on my host system to debug issues. So like, that's fine, but like, I don't really have one for... you can download the tools from this page. Okay, so they do have it after all. Good. Yeah. Hurry up. Okay. Now that I have it, I don't know which one I need, so I guess I'll install both. This goes to show you how little I've actually used WinDebugger. Since, you know, most of the time I can get away with just x64 debugger, which is like, you know, typical user mode stuff. Anything kernel level is like way over my head. That's why I don't use WinDebugger very often. Let me just move the Discord window over. Okay, while that's doing this thing, I will be right back. Oh, never mind, it's finished. But anyways, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, that transition was a mistake. Now I've accidentally moved my VTube Studio out of the view. God damn it. There we go. Now I'm giant. Hello. Here we go. So. Hello? can't click finish? This entire system is so slow. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if getting a 7950X will help me with streaming. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to? It's a huge investment. So for context, I have the 3900X right now. Oh my god, it's so slow. What is going on? No, I don't want to open Firefox. Get out of here. Hello? Okay, what if I restart the system? Okay, what if I reset this? Nope, nope, nope. It's restarting. All right. Oop, hang on. Move it over here. I wish, MZ. I wish. You weren't here when I was explaining what the situation is. But otherwise, you probably know what. Well, actually, I'm not even sure if you know. But yes, we're dealing with complex obfuscated dotnet stuff. And my VM is very slow today. Well, yes and no. Okay, so long story short, I'm dealing with IO code that can't be viewed by the NSpy. Because at runtime, that thing gets decrypted in COR, and the COR runs it at the point where the NSpy can just go, oh, I know where it is. So like if you try to step through the code, the encrypted part, if you actually try to step through it, the NSpy would actually just show nothing at all. And the suggestion I've been given is to look at it from WinDebugger with something called SOS, which is this thing right here. I had never heard of it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to experiment with whatever this thing is. WinDebugger. All right. So how do I turn this on? Turn this thing on. SOS audio was automatically installed with .NET Framework. Okay, so what? Do I just... I mean, yeah, I suppose that's a possibility, but like, how do I know where the actual IO code is, you know? In the dumped VM RAM memory. Alright, so let's say this works. No, it's framework, so it's fine. It's not a framework. And for context, this is not the malware that I've been talking about, but it uses the same obfuscator. So let's just say, you know, we can theoretically look at the CL code from the dumped VM memory. Then what? Like, how do I locate where the IO code is? So for example, if I run this, yeah, it's gonna say this normal. Okay, so now theoretically, this thing, the decrypted stuff is in memory now. Now what? Also, the YouTube stream delay is kind of garbage. It's like 30 seconds, so that's why there's gonna be a bit of delay when I see your message. Yeah, I assume I can. Yeah. Okay, so just for context, this is what I've been given. This is the author of something called ASM Resolver, which is a dotnet library that is often used for this kind of stuff. And everything so far is like, you know, all over my head right now. Using this, you might have a crack at decoding the IO image. Yeah, I mean, possibly, but like even that, the routine seems so the encryptor decryptor stuff. I believe that stuff is visible from the InSpy, but the problem is it's very obfuscated. Like the control flow is all messed up, so I can't really just, you know, have it statically decrypt because I don't even know how it works. Okay, so we'll pause right now. Oh, where is it in memory right now? So .NET assemblies. Oh, okay. It just crashes. All right, thanks, process hacker. How real time is this? Okay, so you should probably know now. It's probably like 30 seconds. So not very real time. I mean, YouTube has an ultra latency mode, ultra low latency mode, but like the reason I don't turn it on is because it only streams at limited quality, as far as I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not something you can solve on your end. I mean, there's this stream latency thing. I can turn it on, but I'll have to restart the stream, that's all. But like, you know, also a lot of features, other features will be disabled. Yeah. Anyways. So, can I really not see where the... Okay, it doesn't like that. How about if I use the x64 debugger? Surely you'll tell me where the load modules are. Wait, yeah, no. How would I even find out, what the... How would I even know where the decrypted IO is? How bad of an idea if it was search for where... I mean, yeah, you could have it if you want. It is a publicly available sample anyways, and this is not the malware I'm looking at anyways, it just uses the same obfuscator. So here, I'll send it to you. So you can try to figure it out on your own, I can try to figure it out by my own, see if any one of us come up with a better solution. I'm gonna try... I should familiar myself with WinDebugger anyways, so I'm gonna try to try to use whatever this SOS thing is. Meanwhile, you try your method. Do not attach to... Attempt is what? What? What does that even mean? As for where the decrypted IO is... Oh yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure though. I mean, that would usually be the case for, standard C++ based malware, but like, if this is managed code, so what, is CLR gonna call it? But then how would I know where what part of it is the malware code and what part of it is the standard CLR stuff? Yeah, I kind of figured. WinDebugger is kind of... it's not like x64 debugger where it's like, hey, yeah, I can just like pretend I'm not a debugger. Oh, this is annoying. This shows you how little I've actually used WinDebugger before. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know it says my IP, but that's not my IP anyways, so it's whatever. Right. No, God damn it, WinDBG. It's a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I should probably detach it first. Yeah, good point. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. Where is it? Here. Okay, there we go. Oh god, this is tiny. This is also another reason why I don't use WinDebugger. The UI is atrocious. I can't adjust the font size, can I? It's not letting me... Come on, man. Okay. View? Font? Also, now I can't see chat because it's white. Really? Add color source. And just slap this behind the chat so I can actually read. Select color, black. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but does that work on Windows 7 though? Like, I know WinDebug Preview looks and works a lot better sometimes, but the only time I've used it is on Windows 10 Plus, and it's only available on Windows Store as far as I know. Oh, there we go. That's a lot more readable. Right. And I can't. Okay, there we go. Okay, get out of here. Select. Nope. Okay, so apparently right-click paste it or something. I can't control it. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. God. Okay, so what was this SOS thing? AO? No? How about this? Oh wait, no, I need an exclamation mark first. No export. AO found. Okay. Well, yeah, because you guys have to be able to see it. That's why I have it like way big. So is this not loaded by default or what? Why is it not working? Dot load SOS. Can't find. Dot load by. Okay, I really need to learn all these WinDebugger commands. What? Okay, you know what? Time to use this, whatever this form is that they suggested. Okay, so there are several crack me's in this form. Oh, do I need the... Wait, does it not have sos.dll? It does. So what do I need to do again? Hang on a second. Let me read through this first. I want to check. I want to take a look at how they deal with a manage code. Yeah, apparently not. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't go through. Whatever you said, that didn't go through. Switch dial spy because Okay, so that is fine. Oh, this is Washi, okay. So yeah, apparently this Washi person is pretty familiar with low-level dotnet stuff. You know, this guy over here. .NET Framework SDK. Oh. But do I need to? Don't I have the SOSDOL stuff here? Or use WinDebug. Once you're able to open the app. Okay, so this is not that complicated of a crack me then. Manage code debugging extension. Oh, I'll try that in a little bit. Let me just gonna read through this thing. SOSEX. Let me zoom this in for you. Yeah, apparently I'm like a noob for not knowing what SOS is. Okay. Dump the contents of a GC generation. Really? Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it's a tool they wrote. Data mining for .NET. Huh. I want to take a look at how they deal with... Oh wait, this is a really old post. Oh, holy shit, some of these are really old. How do you load a module in WinDebug? As you can see, I'm really new to WinDebugger. Run an extension. This, okay, exclamation mark. Will load by. Okay. Oh, it's called Son of Strike. An interesting name. Is loaded from the .NET runtime. first. Make sure MS core lib is loaded to memory. It should be, yeah. So in theory, this should load, right? No? Okay, fine. How about we restart the application and do the breakpoint? Restart? Yeah, I know. I guess G means continue, right? Yeah, G means continue. Okay. That's also another reason why I don't use WinDebugger very often. Its commands are very cryptic. Okay, yeah, it's loaded now. Okay, it still doesn't like it. So in dump files you get from you need to load DL using absolute path. Okay, so let me try. Well, this should work, right? 64-bit, 32-bit. It should be. We know this executable was 32-bit. I guess load this. Dot load. Well, yeah, because like I said, the actual assembly isn't. The actual IO isn't loaded until, you know, the actual module entry point. What do you mean can't find the file specified? What? What do you mean it's not a valid Win32 application? Is it because I'm using the 64-bit version? Dot load. Okay, so it is 64-bit because of 64-bit. So we know this thing is 32-bit, right? I might need to install 32-bit WinDebugger. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure. So stop debugging. I'm just gonna go install a 32-bit version instead. Which apparently didn't properly download. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. So debug x86. Where's my other soda? Right. What? downstairs. God damn it, I would be back. Hang on a second. I need to get more drink. Alright, I'm back. With some sparkling water. Oh yeah, installing Windows 7 is a pain, MZ. Especially if you don't have the SHA-2 patch that was shipped in, like, I think 2019 Windows Update or something. Yeah, installing Windows 7 is a pain, huh? Yeah. What MZ said. Oh my god, you don't have you don't even have SP1 installed? Yeah, I just use an ISO that already has SP1 installed, but even then, you still gotta install the SHA-2 update so certificates will actually work. And also you gotta enable TLS 1.2 and whatnot. Really annoying. Right. What was I doing? Open executable. I don't know what this means, but I'm just gonna say yes. Also, the fonts are tiny again. Hold on. Font. Consolas. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds old. That's probably like 2009 old. Even older. When did Windows 7 come out again? 2007? Maybe? I forgot. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh god, yeah, good luck, MZ. How do you have a... Wait, when did SP1 come out? Was it... Is it even later than 2010? Huh. It's been a while. I forgot. I only remember the 2009 date is because if you look at the P timestamp of some of the executables, they're like 2000 data 2009 for Windows 7. Right. G. Oh no, wait, it's already went past that. Wait. Why can I not? Why can I not stop debugging? What the hell? What? Okay, close. Close. Okay. Let's try this again. Restart. Okay, so we are at MS Core Lib. Dot load by SOS. What was it? CLR. Okay, it didn't spit out anything, so I assume that worked. It's the DVD that came with my second PC, and I got SP1 for it after a couple of years. Oh god. You know, I already completely forgot about, you know, the time when I actually used 7. You know, when it was the best thing still. Just bookmark this. Okay, so now that I have that loaded, does any of these work now? PDB symbol for CLR is not, yeah, that's fine. There was no manage OM due to allocations on the GC heap. I assume that's normal, but at least we know SOS is loaded now. Now what, though? Yeah, and you know, it's funny, I never used ME. I think I did use 2000 for like a little bit, but the first OS I actually remember is Windows 98. Which we were still using at the beginning of 2000, just because of how reliable 98 was. And then we eventually switched to XP, and then we hung up to we hung on to XP for a little while. My dad didn't trust 7 because of how terrible Vista was. And then eventually he reluctantly switched over. Dump assembly address. So dump doesn't actually mean quote-unquote dump. Wow, I wish I have some DOS floppies, man. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So recently I got a SCSI CD drive. Specifically, it was a Plexter. The reason why I got it is because CD drives can't be fully dumped on most, using most CD or DVD drives these days. You have to use very specific Plexter drives to be able to do that. And yeah, I have several discs I like to fully dump. So that's why I had to go all my way out there to get a SCSI, to get a Plexter drive. And why SCSI is because they are apparently the most available in my area. Plexter drives, that is. Dump module. So this all of these commands that start with dump apparently are all for showing addresses. I mean, it's fine. Most of them aren't for Windows anyways, or at least not, you know, not things that require DRM. But for most of the old DRMs, we already found ways around them with with something called Disk Image Creator. It's something that we at VGPC use, so a video game preservation collective. We use those. Someone wrote that, and it's specifically made for preserving disks. And the backend uses something called, I forgot actually, but it basically has all the NTDRM stuff required for, you know, fully preserving an entire disk. There's an FAQ? What? What? What do you mean FAQ? Wait, does this work? E version? Okay, that actually works. I don't know what that FAQ thing is. I know it says display frequently asked questions, but it doesn't load for me. Find app domain, GC info. Okay, so which of these are actually relevant to what I'm doing? There's so much. Ah, yes. The best command, you. Oh my god, can you guys get less descriptive with your commands? Okay. Okay, so it does say how to load it here. Load a specific version of SOSDOL. Okay. Contents of an array. Oh my god, it can do that? Okay. Displays content of an assembly at the address. Write mem or save module. Must have skipped it. Okay. I believe this doesn't really fix my problems though. I mean, with this, just save module, but I do want to try it just to, you know, familiarize I can't speak today. Familiarize myself with SOS. So let's see if I keep pressing. Wait. How would I even know what breakpoint to set if I don't know at what point of the executable is currently sitting at right now? Because I know at this point it's only loaded MS core lib, so it hasn't even actually touched the executable yet, so I don't think save module is going to do anything, right? Or at least anything meaningful to me. I wish there was a better guide for this, because there's like, oh yeah, break on CLR entry? How? Keep in mind, I'm dumb, especially when it comes to this stuff. Apparently this way you'd stop at the beginning of the IO exec. How do I know where the entry point is though? Also, apparently this person has done quite a bit of dotnet work as well. We'll read their stuff a bit. Oh yeah, this stuff is very common. It's just I've never seen it done at using .NET though. But yeah, this stuff is very common for C, C++ malware. Modify P header. Yeah. Okay, so this is not that new. I mean, nothing new for me. Although I've never seen it done through .NET. Wait, what is this topic again? Okay, crack me. Oh yeah, I've been wondering what this token thing actually is. D for dot. Oh. So that's what these two parameters are for. Origin logger. What's this? Okay. It's a key logger. Oh yeah, I also did provide this person with the sample we're looking at. Well, I looked at in private. But it actually looks surprisingly similar in some points. So maybe this thing will help me. This post will help me. Okay, just standard stuff. EAZ fixer, what's this? Oh, it's just easy obfuscator, right? Yeah, I've seen this a few times. Yeah, but like, does this method work for me? Probably not, right? Because I swear I tried that before. Sorry, I'm deviating from the WinDebug stuff again because I'm just kind of curious if there's easier ways to do this. Hello, Amy. We're doing nerd stuff. You know, it just occurred to me, is there a, like, you know, things like, Frankie mode or 7TV stuff for YouTube chat? Right now I'm just using stock YouTube chat with some CSS applied. That's it. So I still don't really know where to find custom chat stuff for YouTube. Because again, YouTube's chat system is kind of bleh. Well, yeah, but like, what add-on though? Oh my god, so slow. Okay, I'm gonna look at it from out here. So... Oh yeah, Amy, that was just, it's a one-off thing because it got recommended to a lot of people. That's why that video has like 2.9k views. But like, unless I consistently make Xenoblade stuff and with a click-worthy title or topic, otherwise, yeah, that's just a one-off thing. It's the reason why it got recommended to people is because A, it's clickbaity, B, it's actual interesting stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't count on, you know, success of that video though. I've been thinking about making actual videos, but like, you know, I actually have some of the scripts written and voiceover voiced, but you know, I haven't really gone to the point of actual production yet, and it's really hard to come up with ideas as well. That's one of the reasons why I've only been doing live streams. Right, so module. Okay, so what if I place a breakpoint at the end of this method? Oh wait, nah, goddammit. Different DN spy. Come on. Also, it's just really hard to grow as a content creator when you're not even sure what kind of content you want to make. I believe I did try Doc Peak before, and it's just not very good for this kind of stuff. I feel like Doc Peak is better for generic, you know, looking through the standard, easy to understand IL stuff. Like, Dot Peak in general is just not very good in my experience. Also runs very slow, in my VM anyways. Oh my god, hurry up. I don't know why my computer has always been very slow. Like, that was also the case on my laptop as well when I still have Windows running on it, and now it's Linux though. Oh yeah, MZ, I use Arch on my laptop now. And it's actually pretty decent. How to reboot Windows? What do you mean without driver signing? Don't you just if you want driver signing on, just BCD edit. Once breakpoint hits, opens the modules tab. Wow. Hey, I mean, so I kind of lied when I said I'm using Arch. It's Arch based, but not Arch, but also not Manjaro because Manjaro's, you know, it has its own issues. But I'm using something called Endeavor OS, which is very close to stock Arch. Oh, yeah, if it refuses to install, you need the SHA-2 thing, because VMware uses a new, it's basically Windows 7 is so old that it doesn't recognize VMware certificates. So that's why you need the here, let me show you. So VMware tools, SHA-2 Windows 7. So yeah, look at this KB. You need to install multiple patches, I believe. Like, not just it's the one on the support.microsoft page. You need to install everything in there. If it still doesn't work, then I don't know why. Because once you've done that, it should shut up about the signature being invalid. Wait, what would it be on and it will refuse to install? Shouldn't it being on allow you to install basically everything? Yeah, Windows 7 is not very good in retrospective. I mean, it's good, but compared to what we have now, I've basically only used 7. You don't have to use 7, you know, just because I'm using 7. I use 7 is because, you know, it's most compatible with most malware. But in this case, the sample I sent you isn't even malware as far as I know. I think it's some kind of remote thing. It's some kind of tool that I found on the Virus Total. It just uses the same obfuscator. Right, so view. Where is this modules tab it's talking about? Window? Windows? Modules? Oh, here it is. So what, do I save module? Does this help? Does this create something completely different? Dump.exe. No, it looks the same. Does the hash check out? No, it's different. So what would that look like in there? What's different here? Even though the size is the same. Okay, so let's see what changed. Nope, this part is still not visible. Actually, how about what if I set breakpoint at the constructor part and then save the module again? Surely this won't work, right? Because I've done this before, I believe. Okay, save. Save. Dump. Is it still the same hash? Hash? Hashes? Yeah, it's the same hash. So that didn't really do anything for me. Yeah, I figured. Also, what the hell are these resources? I assume these are stuff that are processed by Fody, aka can store stuff. But wow, that's the first time I've ever seen it, all scrambled up like that. Okay. Okay, so back to WinDebugger stuff, I guess. Yeah, they're usually further executables. So what usually, what Constora does, when Constora looks at, it's unrelated to what my issue is, but basically what Constora does is it packs the inner executable into the resource section, and then so when the Constora stuff actually runs, it decrypts the section and decompresses it, and then loads it in memory. But that part is layered down before the actual decryption stuff that I'm having trouble with. So that part is irrelevant to what our issue. Actually, you know what? I think there might be some guides out there that would help me with this. So let's take a look at SOS flare-on challenges, because this type of stuff is apparently very common in flare-on challenges. So flare-on is, I believe it's, actually I forgot the company behind it. It's a CKF challenge. But I forgot what the company is behind this. Oh yeah, it's Mandiant. FireEye, basically. But yeah, they do a lot of dotnet stuff, I think. Not that FireEye. Although apparently, God damn it! Please, Windows. Apparently, Google also thinks that. Anyways, WinDebug. Okay, so this is officially from FireEye's write-up. Yeah, Confuser X, that's normal. Yeah, this stuff is basically what Constora does. Constora reads the resource, decrypts it, decompress it, and loads it using reflection. I've actually had to deal with this a few weeks ago, where I decrypted it and decompressed it myself manually. Also, yeah, go have dinner, Amy. It's like 2 a.m. here right now, by the way. Okay, so you've kind of got 7 running. You should probably like make an image of it just in case you need it in the future or whatever. Oh. BPMD. Oh. So that's how you set a breakpoint for managed methods. Okay. But I don't believe this is necessary because you can do this from DNSpy as well. How to view JIT-generated code. Okay, I think this is what we're interested in. So what is token to EE? Turns the specified metadata token in the specified module into a method table structure. Yeah, that means nothing to me. Whatever that means. But I assume this token stuff is the one we see in DNSpy. Right? These, yeah. Is this Gourmet Race? Yep, it's no way, it's Mid Boss Tower. I guess this is from SNES? Is it? No, whatever. Oh no, wait, the one I'm thinking of is Mass DDD, right? Anyways. What is you? Right, the one that I said was very indescriptive. Displays an annotated disassembly of a managed method specified either by method disk structure point. That means nothing to me, man. Also, why is it called you? Can you not come up with a better name? What is important to get out of the above view is possible to view the disassembly for JIT code. Encrypts all of the IO opcodes so that static analysis fails. Okay, so this is similar to what we're seeing. One way to approach this is by debugging the JIT generated code. There's a call to get method. If you set a breakpoint on the address immediately following the call, has been loaded and decrypted. Show the method of setting a breakpoint on the start method. This shows the address of the config object which was passed in. Does it contain the shared tune? What? Okay, this is going over my head right now. Let's go back a little bit. So let's try to do this part first. Why are all these so compressed? Jesus. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, this get key part, yeah, this part is empty. So it's kind of like what we're seeing. Okay, can we get the, what is this, GUI.exe? Can we get this challenge executable so we can practice? Flare on 3. Oh, God damn it, I'm not here for Pokemon stuff. Okay, Fire Eye Flareon, and then the related searches are, does Flareon learn fire moves? It's a fire type. What do you think it does? What are these stupid... Does Flareon have a flame body? What are these searches? Do anyone actually search for this, or did Google come up with this? Can we download the past challenges on the site? Do they have the old one still? No. Flare Eye. I mean, Flare on 3 files. I would really like the GUI.exe one, please. Okay, how about if I do... maybe it's on VirusTotal. It should be on VirusTotal, I hope. So... let me just turn on this so you don't see the credentials. Never mind, you still do. Be right back. Hang on. Yeah. I know you can see that window. Okay. Log in. Okay. So, content. No, really? Is it so old that it's not even on VirusTotal anymore? Oh, come on. Fine. Perhaps. Hang on a second. Restroom break real quick. Okay, so I'm back. Apparently one of the peers I know of, apparently they watch my stream because I've been tagged on Facebook. They notice I'm streaming right now. They notice I'm streaming reverse engineering right now, and they're like, "Who's streaming reverse engineering at 2 a.m. in the morning in Taiwan time?" Me, apparently. Anyways, right. Let's see. So, what if we try to place it at, I don't know, let's say, wait. The equipment runtime is during the module's class constructor. One way to approach this is by debugging the JIT generated code. But how would you know this is where you're supposed to look? Review the CLR stack. What? Okay, let's back up a little bit. What if I placed a breakpoint around this token? So the attached one. We know it'll call this eventually, so let's copy that token. Token to EE. Well, that didn't do anything. What? Huh? Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's set a method breakpoint, which is what? BPMD. We set it at module. Does it call anything I know of, or? So what? Do I just keep running until it's JITted? I mean, like, way past its. Well, if it's not JIT, it will say that, doesn't it? It should say something like not JIT yet or whatever. Yeah, something like this, not JIT yet. I don't even know if the image has been loaded yet. For all I know, it might still be in... Well, yeah, I know. Oh, okay. I break. Okay. So now... What was it? Token to E. No, that's not what I meant. Token to EE. Why is this not working? Copy. Paste. There we go. Not JIT yet. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So this, I'm interested in this one. JIT code address. Right. Oh wait, no, I need this method descripting this. Do I need the MD? Oh, god damn it. But wait, I think it's already gone past that point, hasn't it? It has. Restart? G. Does it remember where it's gonna break or not? It doesn't. God damn it. Oh wait, dot load by SOSCLR. Nothing? Okay, what if we place a breakpoint at the assembly load? G? No, because I guess it never called that. No, wait. Debug? God damn it. Break. Restart. G. Dot load by. What was it? SOSCLR. So how do I break at the... How about other tokens? Like the module, maybe. token to EE. Okay, how do I break at the beginning of the method? I mean, of the image entry point. It doesn't say that here, which is a bit annoying. And so it looks like the image hasn't even been loaded yet. Hello, Amy. What'd you get for dinner? So let's break. I don't know. It's just some random executable I found on VirusTotal that uses the same obfuscation method that I've been talking about. I don't know what it is, honestly. I'm not interested in knowing what it is. BP to break at the EE startup. What the hell is the EE startup? Potatoes, veggies, vegan schnitzel with a nice sauce. It sounds hearty. I would like some potatoes veggies mix, actually. The end of the... So what, can I set a breakpoint here? I don't understand. Maybe if I... I have... Okay. Good luck with finding that video. But same, I guess. Yeah, I think it is. Oh lord, what is this? You know what, never mind. That's not relevant, I think. Oh god, this stuff is so obscure, man. I don't even know how to search for it. Since it's not like you can just be like, okay, stop at this address, please. For manage code. I want to stop right after the image has been loaded. But I don't know how to do that. Oh, pain. Hash code breakpoint on assembly load. So what? I should be able to do the same, but... Can I do assembly loader dot attach maybe for the... I'm having a brain fart right now. Are there other people that have done a write-up on this same challenge? 'Cause I'm kind of interested in what others say. Okay, apparently this was easy according to this person. What the hell is this site? Oh. Oh. So it's like an archive of the challenge. Well, okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I guess I'll make an account here. Register. Let me just do this real quick. Create an account. Activation email has been sent. All right. Okay, sign in. Let me hide my screen real quick. Oh wait, right, my mic all mutes when it switches to this scene. I thought the mic was muted. Anyways, okay, so I'm done. So now I can download the challenge. So now we can actually see what the challenge was. And then we'll follow along. I know this isn't usually the spirit for CTF challenges where you follow along with existing write-ups, but you know, in this case I'm learning, so I have my excuse. So extract. Do I need a password for this? I need a password for this. Does it say here? First challenge is a self-extracting zip file. What? I gotta grow brain cell to have brain cell, exactly. How the hell do I extract this again? It has a password. Oh wait, no, here it is. Sorry, I'm blind apparently. Okay, let's try that again. Extract. Here we go. Paste. Close. Those challenge. What again? GUI. Challenge number 9. Right. Yeah, it's packed with confuser, we know. Button 1 click. Allegedly, this should screw up how... Oh, nope, okay. Assembly load. Okay, so the challenge assumes... Well, not assumes, but like... the challenge assumes that... You should be able to see this part. So that's why it was like, hey, just set a breakpoint there, okay. But why? You don't really need win debug for this stuff. You can just set a breakpoint here in the end spot and extract array 3. What was win debug even used in the official write-up? Also, yeah, good luck with all that installation. Anyway, so 0x3d. So it sets a... Okay. So let's try that with our win debug here. Is this 64-bit or 32-bit? Machine 014C, so that's 32-bit, I think. Yeah, it should be 32-bit, yeah. debug. Challenge 9. No wait, open executable, right? Yeah, I really should have gotten more tea before the night set in, because now I've run out of tea. Oh well. Also, why does it not save the font size? God. 20. There we go. Okay, so we do dot load by SOSCLR. No, wait, we gotta run it after the MSI core has been loaded. You're looking. You mean the video? All right, good job. You found it. I hope. So SXELD. What does SXE mean? Why are all of these so cryptic, man? Win debug cheat sheet. Oh wait, didn't I have that open? Yeah, SXE. Yeah, that's core lib. Does this say what SXE is? It doesn't. Amazing. But I assume this kind of like Git load library. I mean, like the BP command in x64 debugger. So G. Okay, it's been loaded. Restart. Oh wait, is this dotnet too? Detected easy. Yeah, it's dotnet too. Okay. So we gotta use this. Okay. Token to E. Okay. So now SOS is loaded. I assume this does nothing yet, right? Because the image hasn't been loaded. Yeah, it hasn't. So now it's loaded. Right. So do that. Okay. Now what? Go. Okay, now it's stopped. So we just do that again. No way, we've already hit the breakpoint. So this is the JIT code address. No wait, not this, this. So we do exclamation mark U. Okay. Why is it backwards like that? MDTOKEN. Right. GUI form 1 read resource. Decrypt buffer. Okay, now that we have the JIT code, now what? Yeah, I know we can read that, yes. There's a call to get method. What layer 1 story are you talking about? Its name is comprised of Unicode tokens. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. What is this layer 1 stuff? What layer 1? What are you talking about? What? If you set a breakpoint on the address immediately following the call get method, where'd you even find this layer 1 stuff? What? Oh, no way, it's talking about... Yeah. It's talking about that assembly load part. Right, we know. Why would it Yeah, I guess it assumes you have the MSVCRT. That's a weird assumption to make, though. Okay, so the layer 1 stuff it's talking about is assuming is you already dumped this stuff. Okay, so let's dump that real quick. Okay. Start. Okay, and then we dump the array 3. Save. Decrypted assembly.bin. Here. Okay, yeah, this is the layer 1 is talking about. Okay. Wait. So we can set breakpoint after. Okay, so what if we set breakpoint here? What is the breakpoint command for? Is it BP? I hope it is. View. How is there not a breakpoint window? Oh my god, dude. I fucking hate Windows Debugger, man. So I don't know if it's that it's done it. I guess okay. Okay, yeah, it's there. I guess we break at start. What does it do again? A layer 1 start, yeah. So token to EE. Okay. G. Okay, we've hit that breakpoint. Now what? CLR stack dash P. Oh my god, dude. My brain hurts. So... My... What config are you talking about? I don't see one. I... Oh, here it is. God damn it. Okay. So... Dump... object... Okay. Now we have this. Okay. Even though I have no idea what I'm doing right now, this part is, all of this so far is actually very useful. Now that I know how to view the stack from an unmanaged state. I mean, of managed stuff from an unmanaged debugger. Figure 10 shows the JIT code for the start method. This is figure 10. What even is our EIP right now? Also, let me turn the music down. There we go. I hope the audio is okay. What are we playing right now? Oh, it's Celeste. Okay. So I guess just think of you as like the command that views the JIT code. The disassembly stuff. Okay. Call init config. Okay. So now we actually know what this... But how do we get here? Oh, let's backtrack a little bit to see what we did. So... we are currently stopped at the beginning of the layer 1 start method. Is it even gonna let you install all that many windows at once? Doesn't Windows not like that? I mean, like, multiple installations at once. Anyway, so we are currently stopped the JIT code around there. Yeah, I know. Windows 7 is like that. So now we know what the start method does. Okay, now what? Can see interesting function calls and strings references. Where is it? After creating the directory, okay, I see. Okay, I kinda understand what it's doing now. But how does this apply to us in the sample we're looking at? So let's try that again, but with our sample here. Open executable. MB tools. Dot load by CLR. Right, we gotta run until the MS core lib is loaded first. So XXE G. No, it's not G. It's LDR or LD. MS core lib. G. Ah, okay. Hey, I remember now. I'm gonna forget that in a couple of hours. Okay, so let's try load. Okay. So now that's loaded. So I do wonder if it actually caused some... no it doesn't. We tried that earlier. So... how about we set breakpoint? Ah, okay. I see. So... if we set a breakpoint here... I mean, if we do a token to... no, wait. It has to be... the image has to be loaded first. I still don't know how to set a breakpoint at the beginning of the module load. Can I like set a breakpoint here, perhaps? Oh, this is a great cover of Gar Plains. I love this song. So that solved my confusion around what it was doing, what the WinDebug commands are. But the problem is I still don't know how I'm supposed to set a breakpoint at the beginning of the app. I mean, I suppose I don't have to. Okay, so let's do G. And G again. And then we break. I mean, I still don't know what SXE stands for. I know what it does, but like, I don't know what it stands for. It's hard to remember what it is. And yeah, GB is... Yeah, GB is even worse, I think. I don't know, like... I tried to use GDB and it's just very confusing. I suppose they're both very confusing. I don't know why the commands has to be so... You know, 1 character, 2 characters, like things that don't make any sense. Like, can you guys not... At least x64 debugs commands make sense. You know, BP stands for deep breakpoint. And things like, you know, what else? Log, you know, most of the commands x64 debug has to make sense. But none of the commands that WinDebug and GDB make sense. It's like, what do you mean? Also, good job. Right, so now it's run until a point. Well, yeah, I have no problems with those, but the problem is, I feel like the debugger should also be able to support, you know, the full name of the quote-unquote shortcuts. So, like, if you type BP, it should be also be able to support breakpoint, you know, the word breakpoint. And not just like, okay, breakpoint is actually B in GDB. Okay, but why can I not type breakpoint into the console where it's like universal across all of these debuggers, right? Like, it's like these... I understand these shortcuts are great once you've gotten used to GDB or WinDebug or whatever, but like, for newcomers, these people aren't going to know what these shortcuts mean. Also, I hear a cat at my door. Are you coming in? Okay. I have a cat in my room now. Also, yeah, I don't know why that would be missing. Shouldn't it just work? It's kind of weird. Where's the cat? Where did the cat go? I looked away for like less than 30 seconds and it's gone. What? Where'd it go? Oh, okay. The cat is now gone. No, sorry, you don't get to see the cat. I mean, I don't even know where it is now. It's gone. Yep, I don't know where it is. Anyways. Right. What was I doing? God damn it. Right. So if we do token to EE now, yeah, it's fine. It's understandable. Okay, here. But I know what that function does. I'm more interested in this attach thing. So if we do token to EE, okay, it's this. So if I do U, okay, now it's starting to make sense a little bit. Well, let's load that again. So, okay, how do I clear the window? Clear? I don't know what it did, but I assume it think I was trying to do C? How do you oh my god, dude. Clear when debug. Jesus Christ, guys. Is there not a command for it? Do I have to go? Oh my god. Edit. Clear command output. Okay. Oh, I thought it was cat for a little bit. It's not. Where'd the cat go? It's not outside. It's not on my bed. I think it's not on my bed. Hang on. It's not on my bed. Where did it go? I don't know where the cat went. Anyways. So... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It just returns. It does a little thing and then returns. Costura assembly loader. MD token 16ED. What is that? 16ED. Okay. So it calls this. What is that exactly? Token to EE MB tools. It does a call, but I don't know what it calls exactly. Let me go back up a little bit. Here? But how do I know what that is? What? Okay, and what is this? 16EC? F2EO? Okay, that calls get domain. Okay, I kind of understand now. So what if we apply this to something I'm more familiar with, aka the malware I've been talking about? I'll show you guys some of it, but like, you know, you're not gonna get the sample downloads or anything. But since it's Amber, aka private, here, let me copy. So here, let me quickly run you through what this malware is. Let me just get rid of all these other stuff. Oh, fuck it, whatever. So all of these three are it's not corporal secret. It's technically not secret since a downloaded version of this also was uploaded to VirusTotal at one point, so it's not completely secret. And you know, the underlying code, like, doesn't matter if I show you or not because you can't really decipher it anyways. Anyway, so if you run this, it's gonna register a new service as a fake Windows service. It pretends to be firewall and it spells security wrong. It says security center, and it has, you know, simplified Chinese. Doesn't matter what your language is on Windows, it uses this fake simplified Chinese default description for Windows Security Center. So what is happening here is this wab.exe has loaded two other .NET modules, which, so it first loads this WAB32 module, and then finally loads into this WAB32 res module. And both of these have the same issue that we were seeing earlier, where it's like, you know, the function itself is empty and whatnot. So let's see if this does anything. Could not attach. The request is not supported. Wait, is this 32-bit? No, it's 64-bit. 64-bit. Debug. So attach. It should work now. Yeah, okay, it works. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, we do use traditional Chinese. So like, usually with simplified Chinese, it usually means it's targeted towards simplified Chinese OSs, but you know, that may not always be the case. But you know, if we see a traditional Chinese service running, I mean, a simplified Chinese service running on a traditional Chinese computer, and that will immediately raise suspicion. But you know, that's assuming the OS is actually running in traditional Chinese, because there are some cases where some of our clients aren't quote unquote from China, but like their OS runs in simplified Chinese. That may be also because of the company, or because of basically whatever they're used to. So it's complicated, but generally the assumption is correct, yes. So consolas. So now that we've hit a breakpoint, if we examine the problematic assembly. Not you, get out of here. So I want to see the encryption part of it. So let's see if I do a decrypt DS. So if I token to EE WAB32 res.dol. Right, I didn't load the dot load by SOS COR. Not JIT yet, so it hasn't been executed yet. What we can do is do a references, type references. Do a breakpoint at the DS crypto service provider. I know this because I actually set a breakpoint on it on the Unspy before, and it actually hits. So I know this is definitely called. So if we do a breakpoint on that, how do I do a breakpoint on that again? Right, this BPMD, the module, and then system reflection assembly load. So, system security. So it's also part of the MS Core lib. That's not what I meant. Search MSDN. Okay, this. .ctor. Okay, so it actually sets the breakpoint. So we now hit G. Wait, what do you mean terminate process? Is it trying to exit? What? That still hasn't been JIT yet. Wait. Did it exit? What? No runnable debuggies. What? Oh, it actually exited. What the hell? I think it's because it picked up there's a debugger. So I'll let it run for a little bit. And then we attach. So what will happen is it should spawn like 2 iExplorer. Give it a little bit. Eventually it should run to the point where I want. And then I can attach and then view the JIT code. Yeah, normally it's not supposed to exit. No, it doesn't have VM detection. I think it picked up the debugger. That's why it did that. On DNSpy, it's going to execute no problem because DNSpy has protections against anti-debug. And the reason why it's sort of waiting around because this malware does have a little bit of sleep scheduled to prevent sandbox, I guess. Give it a little bit, and eventually we should start seeing things spawn under it. Just move myself up a little bit. Where'd the cat go? Did it leave? Or is it under my bed again? Okay, so now as you can see, it spawned some Explorer. Now we should be able to attach. Okay, so now we do dot load by SOSCOR, and then we do token to EE. What was it again? Decrypt DES, right? Web32res.dll. Not JIT yet, but gave me a breakpoint this time. Okay, what about this one? So that's already a progress, I guess. Okay, so this part has already been ran, so we actually have it. So you... Well, okay, this is long. Yeah, it does look kind of funny. Okay, so there's actually a logger. That is already something I didn't know. There's a log help method or function. Where's... Oh no, it's from CLR. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, it does call DS crypto service provider. Yeah, so even though we can't get the IO code, this is already like much more helpful than like literally knowing nothing. So I think we did learn something here today, and that's awesome. Let me adjust the window a little bit. Okay. So what about other functions? I am kind of curious about what is this add wrapper function? Okay, I can assume all of these are encryption stuff, but like, what is this settings thing? Flush setter. Validate setter. Okay. This is not JIT yet. How are... Really? All of these are not JIT yet? Okay, I'm less interested about that one. What about this HTTP thing? Okay, where this thing returns the HTTP item thing. Really? It's not JIT yet? Okay. Okay, what about this thing's entry point? resolve authentication. Okay, so this part is fine. Okay, so problem. Yes, we know how to view the JIT code now, but the problem is we're not gonna, we can't just like sit around and manually go through all of them. It's like there's gotta be a better way to do this. And I kind of understand what the tweet means now when they said, okay, well this is good to know. I'll try these later, but maybe tomorrow. But the quote-unquote JIT dumpers, I can see why this is very difficult to do now, because you would also have to assume that all of the functions that require JIT to be run first, you would have to run through all of those functions first in order to get the JIT JIT view, right? Is there a way to view call stacks around here? Call stack. WinGDB. DBG. By using the calls window, K displays stack backtrace. Can view call stack. Okay, that's not very helpful. That doesn't tell me anything. Although I'm not gonna do that right now. Although I'm not planning on going through this entire thing right now, I do want to take a look around just to see what some of these functions do. So, okay, this hasn't been run somehow. Okay, are any of these run? Okay, that one's been done. You? So we cause verify authentication. Cause get URL. Can I set a breakpoint here? BPMD. What now? What's it called? HTTP item get URL or whatever. Okay, so we search this token. JIT code address. So what, do I just set a BP there in case it runs next time? Where am I? Okay, so I'm at the get URL part. So now we do this. Okay. What was that thing that shows the stack? COR stack. What do you mean no data? What? Okay. How do I step through the code again? Yeah, like... Oh, wait. We have the call stack now. Okay, this is actually useful. But not right now. How do I step over F10? Okay, we're at wherever this is. I would like to know where this is in the IL code. Okay. CRL stack dash P. What does dash P do again? Dash P shows argument to the manage function. Okay. Okay, so now we are at that, which is like where? Oh, where the hell are we? Oh my god. So we are at destroy authentication. Visitor test destroy authentication. So now we're here. Okay. So what do we have on the stack right now? I don't know. Okay. Well, okay. So we are currently sitting at here. Configuration revert error. So actually, I want to step until here and then view the stack. Wait, is that it? Try dump stack objects. Oh. Wow. That's actually very useful. And now we see the link. Ah, okay. Also, hi Washi. Yeah, I was wondering if you would show up. Okay. Well, not you get here. So now, wait. Where are we? We're about to call something. We're about to call this revert error. Also, this configuration connection. Okay, dump object address for dumping individual managed object. Okay. What was it called? Configuration connection. Where is that? What? Am I blind? Where is it? What is this configuration connection thing? Not here? Ah. Okay, so we want to see this. Token token to EE web 32 res.dll. Okay. You what? What do you mean call? What is it calling? Step into F8. Step into... Where the hell are we? What? 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 Returns A1. Oh. A1. And it passes that in to the CTOR. Wait, public is extern. What? What do you mean extern? What? Does that go to a managed call somewhere? What the fuck? I mean, a lot of emotes are pretty ugly, or at least the Windows version of them. It's a delegation and invocation. Yeah, but like, hang on a second. So, is there step out? Shift F11. Where am I? Okay, so we're back here. brain hurts. So we are at... So right, we were just here. Cause verify authentication. Web 32 internal visitor tests. So, what's in there exactly? Oh, wait. What? Really? Okay. Okay. So this doesn't really do much besides... Yeah, I know. The problem is I'm running this on Windows 7, or at least my VM. I did use WinDebugX before, but that was on, you know, Windows 10 or above. I don't think it's available for 7, is it? Because I know it's on Windows Store. Microsoft Store, whatever. Okay, so this isn't relevant right now, but... I'm actually kind of curious about this main. So, deviating a little bit from what we're doing. Wait, what? It hasn't been run? Really? Okay. So now that some of the functions have been JITted and they're in memory, is there a way to like dump all of them? And preferably, is there a way to view them as IL? Does that make any sense? Also, YouTube stream delays a little bit, so. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this PIC bytes thing. I think this writes the memory, writes the shellcode to the child process. Dump all. Dump IL. I mean, you could try that. So let's say, I don't know, like this. Dump IL. Dump IL. Isn't it basically the same as what shows in the Inspire, which is like basically nothing? Wait, has this been run yet? Oh yeah, it has. Yeah, I know, I know. Oh, man. Okay. Not JIT yet. Really? Okay. Has this really not been called yet? Okay, I guess not. Have to go to the JIT. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I saw your reply. I just haven't looked into it yet. That might be the subject tomorrow, though. So, to sum up what we've learned today, we've learned how to view the JIT code. Oh, we also learned how to use WinDebug for a little bit. But most importantly, I think learning how to view the JIT code was the biggest thing we learned today, because we went from not knowing what the heck is going on in there to at least being able to see the disassembled view of it. Right. The problem is, even though knowing all of this, we still can't really get a good overview of what may be happening in this entire executable instead of just, you know, one tiny bit of the code, which is, you know, better than nothing, of course, but although knowing this, I should now also be able to view the stuff that's passed into some of the BCL calls. So for example, when I was first debugging this, instead of viewing the code inside, which is basically all nothing, what I did was, instead of going through that route, I set breakpoints at various BCL methods. So for example, in the type references, I can at least kind of guess what classes it will call, what classes it will instantiate. So what I would do is, for example, I'd set a breakpoint at, let's say, Regendo managed, right? Actually, not particularly that, but like, what else? Here was a, what was the decrypt function I was looking for? Okay, so I can't really find it right now, but basically what I do is I'd set a breakpoint at, for example, RSA crypto service provider .decrypt bytes and whatnot, and then trace back from there. The problem with that method is, for some reason, well, actually not for some reason, I kind of know why now, dnspy isn't able to view the stack and or the parameters that are sent into the method. So for example, you know, when you call a decrypt, it would pass along the key and the IV, but when you look into the autos or the watch window, it'll be like, I don't know what the value of those are, and it just throws an error. But now knowing how to use WinDebug to set breakpoints at managed methods, I can run it until it hit the breakpoint and then view the stack from there, which should give me the key and IV in return, which would be great compared to not being able to see it from dnspy. Yeah, this method is somewhat of a procedure to get used to. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of great tools to also provide Those provide nice and useful. Yeah, I kind of figured. So that's why most of my team kind of don't bother with it. Like, you know, if we see a computer packed thing, we just kind of shrug our hands off. Like, the most we'll be able to do is like figure it out from dynamic analysis and whatnot. But after knowing all of these today, though, I feel like I could probably incorporate it into my next analysis. Yeah, breaking on PCL method is a good way indeed. Often used. Yeah. That's basically what I do. Low-cost Windows kind of potato. Yeah. I don't know why the low-cost window. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's not smart enough to figure out what exactly you're looking for. So I end up having to go to like debug Windows and then open up a watch folder and then type what I'm actually looking for there. So for example, you know, the typical async rat, whatnot, I would have to like put in like, you know, the version, host key, etc. Yeah, WinDebug. I feel like learning all of this today. In future events, if I run into where the spy just doesn't know what to do with it, I can at least fire up WinDebug. So yeah, I think I've learned something valuable today. Which again, thanks for all the help, because before all of this, and actually half of it came from this flare-on write-up from FireEm themselves. This very old challenge, but in it, I was able to figure out, you know, where the basic commands and whatnot. So yeah, this is also very helpful. Where's the music go? Oh. Anyways, I think I'll call it here. Since I think I've learned enough today. But yeah, and also it's like 4 a.m. Wow, it's 4 a.m. already. Just to show you guys, it is 4 a.m. Look, aha, I should go to sleep. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, whoever is still here. And thanks Flashy for helping out. And yeah, the fire write-ups. You know, till now I still haven't done a single flare on CTF challenge. I know it's. I think most of the stuff in the flare on challenges are actually things that we often run into as malware analysts and whatnot. So I feel like I should probably play flare on at least once. But yeah, I'm glad the FireEye write-up is still up, and they actually archived the challenges over on what cyber. What was it again? Hang on. They actually, oh god damn it, that's not it. They actually archived the challenges over at wherever this Cyber Defender site is, which is great. That's how I was able to follow along with the challenge file in here. Otherwise, this challenge is like apparently from 2016, which is pretty old. But yeah, it's been of great help from you and the various write-ups I've read so far. Anyways, I should go to sleep. And thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know if I'll do another stream like this tomorrow, but at least I'll probably do more game streams tomorrow. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys later.